What are the current fishing regulations in Marathon, Florida Keys? If you are planning a fishing trip in Marathon, Florida Keys, you might be curious about the regulations that keep our waters healthy and enjoyable. Let's break down what you need to know to fish responsibly in this beautiful area. First off, every angler needs a saltwater fishing license to fish in Marathon's saltwater areas. This applies whether you are fishing from a boat or the shore. If you plan to fish in inland rivers, lakes, or canals, you will need a separate freshwater fishing license. However, there are some exemptions. Residents under 16 years old, Florida residents aged 65 and older, and active duty military personnel do not need a fishing license. Next, let's talk about species-specific regulations. Many fish have daily bag limits and size limits to help maintain healthy populations. For example, some species allow you to keep 4 fish per day, with size limits typically ranging from 15 to 20 inches. In some cases, you can keep 1 fish that is larger than a specified size, like over 20 inches. There are also slot limits, meaning only fish within a certain size range can be kept, while those that are too small or too large must be released. When it comes to popular species, there are specific rules to follow. For instance, if you catch a tarpon that is over 40 inches, you must report it. Sawfish are fully protected, so if you catch one, it must be released immediately. Lobster harvesting has its own set of rules too. The lobster season runs from August 6th, 2025 to March 31st, 2026, and there are size limits and daily catch limits specific to the Florida Keys area. Now let's discuss gear and methods. Certain fishing methods like gigging, spearing, or snatching are not allowed in this region. Regulations also dictate the type of gear you can use to minimize harm to the environment and ensure fair fishing practices. There are also seasonal and area closures to keep in mind. Some species have open and closed seasons to protect their spawning populations. For example, snook seasons vary by region and month. Additionally, marine protected areas and national parks around the Keys have extra rules that may restrict fishing or the type of gear you can use. Before you head out on a fishing charter or a boating trip in Marathon, make sure you have the proper licenses and are aware of the current size and bag limits for your target species. Use the right gear allowed by regulations and practice catch and release for any undersized or protected fish. Stay informed about seasonal closures and local marine protected areas to avoid any violations. Following these regulations not only keeps you compliant but also helps maintain the rich fishing environment in Marathon, benefiting both recreational and commercial anglers. So, gear up, respect the rules, and enjoy the fantastic fishing opportunities that Marathon, Florida Keys has to offer.